Welcome back to Warrior Field, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the campus of Wakefield High School. I say welcome back because this is our second consecutive game here at Wakefield. I am Afshin Banab, along with my main man, John Moriarty, and we are bringing you the winless Wakefield Warriors against the 1-4 Falls Church Jaguars. John, and hopefully the records are not going to be indicative of how they play on the field tonight.
I think tonight Wakefield is going to be looking to avenge last year's 1-point overtime loss to Falls Church. They dropped that game 28-27. I think tonight is going to be all about that game. I think you can throw the records out the door. I think tonight is about getting that big W for the Wakefield Warriors.
So you're saying they're going to come out and play like Warriors?
That's what I'm saying. They've got to. This is a big game for them. I think they pick up their first one of the season tonight.
All right, Wakefield lost last week to Stewart. They got shut out 35-0. The Warriors give up an average of 41 points a game right now. Falls Church not doing much better. They give up 30 points a game. And they lost last week to the Arlington Yorktown Patriots 26-7. Getting ready for the kickoff here. And you see both teams, if you have color television, your color is okay. Wakefield is green with black pants. And Falls Church, they have the green pants with the white jersey. So Wakefield's in the dark uniforms, Falls Church in the lighter uniforms. Falls Church's lone victory came at Jefferson back on September 16th. They were shut out the first two games of the season, beat Jefferson, and they have lost the last two, where they scored 7 and 6 points respectively. Wakefield is at Hayfield next week, and Falls Church is at home against Edison. So surprisingly, Hayfield and Edison near the bottom of the standings, not doing so well. Hayfield especially, people thought that they were going to be the cream of the crop this year.
That's really surprising considering they went undefeated last year, and they're just trying to go 500 tonight with their game.
Yeah.
So if they can win tonight, they'll go back to 500. But yeah, tough season for Hayfield so far. And we saw the beginning of it when they played W&L, and that surprise victory for the Generals.
Absolutely. The Generals came away with the win, and that's big in the standings. And, of course, with the point system that we have in Virginia, Washington Lee and John, I mean, I don't want to look too far past this game, but there's a possibility that Yorktown and Washington Lee could play for the National District, and I would absolutely love to see that.
Yeah, that game's going to be on November 5th, and we are all hoping that it comes down to that game because that would be really exciting.
Right now the Patriots are 4-0, and Washington Lee is 3-0, but they're both 2-0, undefeated in the National District at this point. So here we go. But anyway, back to Wakefield and Falls Church. Falls Church will kick off. Wakefield to receive. And there is the kick, and it's going to be Davis picking it up inside his 5. He's got to get it. He's going to go all the way to the far side of the field, and he's taken down inside that 5-yard line. What a nice tackle by Deuce Mwamba. Good tackle by the Deuce man.
All right, Deuce.
Yeah, Deuce was on the loose. So Wakefield now will take over in dreadful position. There you see us. John Moriarty, Afshin Banab. Wakefield takes over now inside, right at the 5-yard line. Of course, Drew Powell, the starting quarterback for the Wakefield Warriors. He was running all over the place last week.
He sure was. And don't be fooled by that goose egg they put up on the scoreboard last week. They moved the ball. They moved the ball, I guess it was 3 times into the red zone. And, you know, plenty of first downs, just couldn't capitalize and get in the end zone.
All right, back to action now. Nothing doing there.
Drew Powell on the run for Wakefield for Falls Church. Ali Salim makes the tackle.
Ali Salim made the tackle there for Falls Church. Nothing but what, 3 yards on that play, I guess you could say?
Right up the gut, but yeah, they got, you know, trying to stay out of that danger zone, that safety zone.
So Coach Powell playing it safe right now. All right, a receiver in motion. Powell again hands it off.
Not much running room there.
Maybe to the 10, it looks like. So that'll be about 3rd and 5.
Devon Parker on the run.
Look like Devon Parker on the rush there. So they get, as you see, the ball perfectly spotted right there just outside the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 5. 10:45 to go here, first quarter. Just underway from Warrior Field on Arlington Independent Media. Comcast 69, Verizon Fios 38. Man in motion again. This time it's the pitch. I couldn't tell what happened there from this vantage point.
Looked like maybe a lateral and a pass. We might have to see what happened there.
And nonetheless, they lost about a yard, or they lost about 6 yards.
It's like Powell maybe pitched it out to one of his running backs who got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So 4th down now.
On the punt for Wakefield.
Luca Cagianessa is punting for Wakefield. The single safety, I believe, is Kevin Malumba. Nice punt, all things considered.
It takes a big Wakefield bounce.
It does. Push in the back. Malumba does get it. Picks it up off the second bounce, and he's taken down immediately right at the 38-yard line, where Falls Church will start off in wonderful field position.
Well, that was a nice kick for Luca, just being able to get it out of the end zone. I mean, he was right in the back of.
He was in the shadows of his own goal post. Here you see our official Tom Kelly. He's our official. He's our referee. And Tom Kelly, for those of you who might not know, is also an Arlington County judge. So he's going to be judging a lot tonight.
Try to stay on his good side.
Yeah. Deshaun Meadows gets it up to about the 30-yard line. Nice pickup for him.
Deshaun Meadows runs it off the Falls Church.
Gets it up to the 30. Looks like about a 7-8 yard gain. So 2nd down and, well, we'll call it 3. Got to get to the 27-yard line. Right now the ball stands at the Wakefield 30. Meadows, the lone setback.
Oh, fumble on the snap. The ball's still loose. Ball's still loose. I think Wakefield jumped on it.
Let's see. See what they call.
Falls Church recovers the fumble.
Falls Church did get it. The quarterback looked like he got on it and lost it again, but then maybe somebody else came in. But you're right, there were a host of Wakefield Warriors there. By the way, Tom Kelly, the referee, Sid Harvey, the umpire, the linesman, Kyle Peterson, the back judge, Justin Jarrell. That was the line judge. The back judge, Brett Woyford, and of course the ECO is Tyrone Taylor. So a loss of yards there. Call it about a 3rd and 8. One step back again, 2 receivers, one on either side of the quarterback. There's the pitch out, incomplete.
Right off his fingertips, too.
Jamal Jones.
I think Jamal was thinking about running before he got the ball right in his hands.
So this will bring up 4th down. Davis comes back as a single safety to return the punt. And Miguel Mota will punt this one. Again, ball at the Wakefield 35-yard line.
Miguel Mota's got his yellow kicking shoe on. Let's see
what they do here. There's nobody back to receive this punt, so Wakefield's going to just let this one go. They're going to try to down it. He got it at about the 1. But I believe they called touchback, right, John?
I think so. It looks like he managed to fall into the end zone.
His momentum took him in. So they should bring this back to the 20.
I'm surprised he didn't try to catch the ball and then
go back,
toss it back to one of his teammates.
Which you see many NFL players try to do week in and week out. So Wakefield with decent position, considering where their first possession was inside the 5. Now they're at the 20.
Got a little breathing room here for Drew Powell.
Davis in motion. All right, 5 more yards to tack on against the Warriors. So now it's 1st and 15, ball on the 15. And see what Powell is under center. Davis again in motion. He's going to take a step back. The give to the up man, and that is number 33, Victor Lavelle. He's got a lot of running room on the far side. Crosses midfield to near the 45-yard line.
Wow, all kinds of running room there on the right side of the field. Picked up about 35.
How about that from the 15,
40.
John?
Yeah, 40.
35 for about 40, 45 yards, right around in there. It looks like they're going to mark it right at the 50. So call it a 30, the 49. Call it a 36-yard scamper. 36-yard pickup. Not a bad average. One carry, 36 yards.
That's just what they needed.
All right, Nega now the receiver to the near side. A couple receivers in the slot. Davis once again in motion. This time again to the up man, and that one looks like Louis Green. He crosses the Falls Church 45 down at about the 44.
Now, how many times did we see this last week? I want to say Wakefield marched up the field 3 times with drives of over 70 yards.
Yeah.
And just couldn't quite punch it in the end zone. Let's see if they can buck that trend tonight.
They get to the 45 or the 44 now. So this will be, what's it, second down, I believe? Yep. Second and about 5. Receivers all over the place for Drew Powell. He's under center. Davis once again in motion. They're the same scheme, it looks like. Powell this time keeps it. Yep.
Drew Powell on the run.
He gets close to the 40, but it is short of the first down.
He's going to set up about a 3rd and 1. Let's see what kind of play Coach Keith Powell has hidden up his sleeve here. Big play early on for the Wakefield Warriors.
Play the guitar on the MTV. All right, 3rd down, and well, we're going to call this one too. It looks like they spotted it a little further back. Ball at the 41-yard line. Again, Davis in motion. It's time to give is to the up man. That is Anthony Thomas.
Anthony Thomas.
He's got the first down, it looks like, from here.
Ali Salmi makes the stop for Falls Church.
Yeah, I believe you're right, John. He does. They move the chains. Ali Salimi again on that stop. So, my friend, we call it a first down. Wakefield moving closer and closer to that promised land. Again, Davis, same setup. Again, the same play, the up man. I believe that is Louis Green, and he's gang tackled on the far side. But they give him a couple yards for forward progress.
Devon Parker on the carry for Wakefield.
Good national district matchup tonight between Wakefield and Washington Lee. I'm sorry, Wakefield and Falls Church. Next week, John, another national district matchup, which looks to be good. Stewart and Javante Robinson, they play at Greenbrier Stadium against Yorktown. That one is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to that one. All right. Oh, yeah, nothing doing there for Devon Parker.
Great tackle by Javale Reyes.
Yeah.
5'6", 170-pound senior just drug him down by his jersey. Coach better tell Devon Parker to tuck in that jersey, man.
Powell hasn't stepped back once for a pass yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe he's passed yet. And then the last couple of plays looks like Falls Church. They're putting more men up on the box now. Well, they got 7 in the box right now. This one's a big 3rd down play. Davis in motion. There's the pitch, and that is. He's going to have to bring
reverse field, but he's going to pick up some blocks here.
He's got some running room now.
He's going to get the
30,
first down and more.
25, 20, 15. Knocked out of bounds. Hermes Nega.
Nega with showing some bravery there, reversing field, some Barry Sanders-like agility. Let's take a look at this replay. Pitch out to Nega. He's not seeing it. He's seeing a bunch of white jerseys, cuts back, beats a few men here, and then it's just off to the races. Look at him switch hands there with a big pickup, and that's quite, what a play.
Nice play by Nega. They get inside the 15, about the 14-yard line, so it's first down and 10 with 4:28 to go here in the first quarter. The biggest play for Yorktown, definitely by far. There's Green up the middle, gets close to the 10-yard line.
Louis Green on the run for Wakefield.
I guess about 3. 4:15 now and counting. Nice play by Nega. They needed that, a little spark.
You know, it starts looking like a broken play until all of a sudden it's another first down. And great improvisation there from Nega.
I'm sure Coach Powell wasn't thinking that at the time, though. All right, second down now. And there is Victor Lavelle again. Gets close to the 5-yard line. Loose ball, but the whistle was blown first, so it is down.
Victor Lavelle on the run for Wakefield for Falls Church. Josh Bowen.
There you go. We see Lavelle's little run. Off tackle right. He was already down, rolled around on the ground a couple of times.
Last week, Wakefield had a fumble down on the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
So I know they're looking to hold on to it tonight.
Oh, Powell, there's a fumble again. Powell picks it up. He loses it, picks it back up. Whistle blown, 4th down.
Spoke too soon there. Oh, boy.
Sure did, my friend.
Let's take a look at this replay. See what happens on the snap here.
Very messy.
Oh,
he gets
look at
bumped.
that.
Picks it up, but this is interesting right here. He almost lost it again. He did lose it, actually. He just rested on his hip.
On to attempt a field goal for
but the whistle had been blown. All right, Wayne Maravello attempting this field goal. 27-yard attempt, John. And there's flags.
Let's see if that's a false start or offsides.
Got flags from both sides of the line of scrimmage. Well, this will move Wakefield back about 5 yards.
Sees one of our
Sarah husband, yes.
Yes.
She's like, why are you guys, what are you guys doing?
You are part of the game, Sarah.
Yeah. Enjoy it. All right, they're still going to go ahead and kick this one. This one will be about a 34-yard attempt, John. Snap good, hold good, kick long enough, and it is good.
And the Wakefield crowd erupts. Happy to see some points up on the board. I know I am.
So with, so with 2:22 to go in the first quarter, Wakefield. Well, the score hasn't been put up. Wakefield is up 3-0. There it is.
Aravallo didn't get a lot of height on that
no,
kick. Didn't matter. It was a line drive, but
I thought it was even tipped, actually.
Right through the center of the goalpost. Probably would have been good from 40.
Yeah.
Good kick. And Wakefield's out to the early 3-0 lead here with 2:22 left in the first quarter. Wakefield with the lead. We haven't said that since last year's basketball season.
Yeah.
Way to go, Warriors.
I'm sure Tony Bentley's watching now.
Some Falls Church fans looking enthralled.
Like, why are we here, man? We could be at a pizza joint. They used to have something called the Wakefield Stomp when they scored, man. That was a nice beat that the marching band used to do. I don't know if they still do that here. That was back in the day.
Wakefield Stomp. We got to bring that back. Where's the stomp now?
Wakefield Stomp. Right.
Stomping going on up there in the top of the stands.
Yeah. All right, Aravello now with that, I believe it was a 34-yard kick to make it 3-0 Wakefield. Now the Warriors kick off.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, right there. Interesting there, huh?
That's a strategy they used last week against Stewart.
Ball at the 37-yard line. She's enthralled, too. I'm talking about the kids. All right, ball at the 37. for the Jaguars. Next week, we're at Yorktown, Stewart, and the Yorktown Patriots, the Raiders. All right, the give now to the big fullback. Not much there.
Might have even lost a yard.
Yeah. Farzad Muhammad, by the way, he is the quarterback for Falls Church.
Kevin Malabula.
The 5'11", 170-pound senior. Marvin Romero steps in at the wide receiver position for Falls Church now. Yeah, you're right. He might have lost a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 11 now. John. Full house backfield for Farzad Muhammad. He hands off. And that is big. Number 44, Matt Evans.
Tackle led by Luca Kajinesa.
Yeah, that was a big boy he brought down, 6'3", 215 pounds of Matt Evans. And Jamal Jones comes back in. See? Get out there, get out to the game, folks. Come on out here real quick. You got some stuff for sale. Shirts, cups, hats. No, if you're watching, please don't go to the game because there is no game. Oh, no good. Incomplete to Kevin Malumba. A bit high.
I think Farzad was feeling the pressure there.
Yeah.
Line was breaking through and just put a little too much on that pass.
All right, Mota now. Miguel Mota.
There's Coach Keith Powell. High-fiving his guys, breaking out to the early lead.
Mota now to punt the ball. Ball sits at the Falls Church 39-yard line. Davis now, the single setback, or the single safety, pardon me. He stands at his own 25-yard line. All right, Mota now with the punt. Nice high punt. Bounces at the 31, but takes a nice Wakefield bounce.
I think it actually hit off the back of one of Falls Church's players' jerseys. Just ricocheted right.
I think it did.
Right back Wakefield's way.
Coach Powell will take it definitely. So Wakefield now in great field position. This is now the best field position they've had, their third possession of the game. Ball at the 38-yard line.
Wakefield's field possession just getting better and better.
Yep.
With every successive possession.
All right, 2 men in the backfield. Parker in motion. The handoff again to the up man. It looks like Victor Lavelle or Louis Green. I only saw
Louis Green.
The Louis Green, yep.
Josh Cohen makes the tackle.
Louis Green. So this will be second down now. Inside of 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Clock stops at 14.9 seconds. Looks like it's something with athletic gear. Drew Powell's going to have to go to the sideline.
That is the verdict.
Yeah, illegal use of athletic gear. No, he's got something wrong. He's got to fix real quick.
Get the gavel out. Come on.
Come on, Judge Kelly. Do your thing. All right, looks like Marquette Parker is in at quarterback, at least for this play. Now there's more confusion on the line.
Looks like we're going to see a timeout for the Wakefield Warriors.
I think so.
Oh, or is that the end of the first quarter?
Oh, that's the end of the first quarter. Okay, I see what they did. End of the first quarter, it was 14.9 seconds left, and he just let the clock run. So, John, there you have it. 3-0, end of one.
Wakefield playing some great defense and once again put a good drive together. Drove up the field 75 yards, couldn't quite punch it in for a touchdown, but they kicked a good field goal, and just like that, they're on the board and have the early lead.
The director is Devin
We
Gallagher.
welcome you back into our broadcast booth, John Moriarty, Afshin Banab, and we are pleased to bring you this game here on Arlington High School football on Arlington Independent Media. Tonight it's Wakefield and Falls Church, and Wakefield has a 3-0 early lead, as John just said.
On Arlington Independent Media,
And Wakefield also has the ball as we open up the second quarter.
Channel 38. Welcome to Wakefield, Arlington Independent Media, Channel 69.
Uneventful, though, I have to say.
Uneventful, you know. Couple big runs for Wakefield.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, the best play so far was that Nega run. He was able to reverse field, find the corner.
All right, Parker now in motion. There's the handoff to the up man again. That looks like it's Terry Davis. Crosses the 45 to about the 47-yard line, close to a first down. Looks like he might actually have it.
I think he's got it.
I think he does too, John. Let's see. Yep, they give it to him.
The judge has made his ruling. Is that the judge?
That's that's the judge. Here comes the judge. You know, you can fight the law all you want, but the law will win. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Just got word. Stewart captained an opening 98-yard drive to take a 6-0 lead against Washington Lee. Missed extra point, however. So over at War Memorial Stadium, Stewart's up 6-0 off of a 98-yard drive for their opening possession. 98 yards, man. You don't see that in the pros.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Stewart High School. Stewart has 6. Wesley has 0.
All right, 11:33 to go.
It's a perfect night for football out tonight. It's about 68 degrees, no wind. There's that yellow kicking shoe. I wonder if that's, I think that's lined with Kevlar. What do you think? Oh, great catch.
Great catch, great throw. Nice. Nega with a nice little catch. And that's
Let's take a look at this
more
replay.
than enough for the first down. There you see, he went up and got it. Good
Sure
job by
did.
Nega.
Good hands.
All right, now from the Falls Church 39-yard line, 1st and 10 now for the Wakefield Warriors.
You know it's fall when flannel is out.
Yep. They look like a couple of flannel fashion models. There's the pitch to Green.
Flannel fashionistas.
Yes.
Green finding some running room.
Yeah.
See a flag's thrown on the play.
Find the man in the white cap, see what the call is.
The call is going to be holding on the Wakefield Warriors.
That's their first really big penalty tonight. They had an offsides earlier. They still kicked the field goal and made it. This time, they're getting pushed back about 10 yards.
They'll be looking at a 1st and 20.
Yep. Got to get to about the 28-yard line. Ball right now at the 48-yard line.
Looks like Drew Powell's going to be looking to go airborne.
Yeah.
No, nope. Maybe not.
No, he's not. And Davis, he loses
Davis
the ball.
Lost the ball.
Falls Church says they got it.
And quite a turn of events. The Jaguars have got the ball in Warriors territory. The Warriors 40-yard line. Let's take a look at this replay.
Look at him by the numbers.
Defensive linebacker Ali Salimi had him by the jersey and just wouldn't let go, and that ball just sprung free.
All right, Marco Ferrafino comes in.
DJ Stevens yelling at his coach saying, "What's the call, coach?"
Yeah, there's confusion all over the field right now. They're going to take a break, take a timeout. There you see
Take
Salimi.
a look at him. Salimi just will not let go. Is just relentless on that jersey. Oh, and you know what happened? Terry Davis tried to switch hands with the ball to protect the ball and just lost his grip on it. Watch this. He just...
Yeah, I'd like to see how Falls Church recover that actually as well. There you see the ball coming loose. Davis falls on it.
Tries to fall on it, but
the
momentum carries him past it.
Yeah.
And it looks like Salimi may have been the one to recover the ball as well.
So he killed two birds with one stone there. All right, Falls Church now at their own 41, or at the Wakefield 41-yard line with 10:49 to go here in the first half. 3-0 Wakefield on top. All right, Farzad Muhammad, he's going to keep it himself. He crosses the 40. With a little extra effort there, he got some yards.
Broke about 4 tackles there.
He should have lost about 4, picked up about 4. Muhammad on the nice run. Officially, they give him 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. They got to get to the 31-yard line. The Falls Church contingent here at Wakefield tonight.
Second down and 7.
All right,
Farzad Jaguars.
Farzad Muhammad now. Jamal Jones was in motion. Here's a nice give. Short of the first down. And that is Josh Bowen. He is just short of the first down. Luca made the tackle there.
Luca with a big hit. He's a big guy,
Yeah,
6'4", 228. We know him from the basketball team. Can't miss him. Got that long hair, keeps it in a ponytail.
Yep, he is a huge guy.
He hits hard on the football field. He's also above the rim in basketball. Fantastic athlete here for the Wakefield Warriors.
I'm looking forward to seeing Corey Aldridge this year. I think he's going to be the big guy to step up for Wakefield and Tony Bentley.
Offensive juggernaut.
Oh, man.
We saw him put up 30 last year in one game for a team that's not known for having individual scoring.
No. Let's see if he made it to the 30, it looks like. So this should be enough for the first down. We'll see where the ball is spotted, however. Yeah, looks like one of the offensive coaches possibly for Wakefield.
First down.
All right, John, so it's 1st down and 10 now for Falls Church. Jones in motion again. Muhammad's going to keep it. He's got some running room. Tries to shake off a couple of tackles, gets close to the 20-yard line.
You know, he just sort of stalled there. It's like he, I don't know if it was a broken play or what, but
it may have been.
All of a sudden he had some running room. He just took off.
By the way, I believe that was John Thomas that we had a look at up in the press box, the defensive coach for Wakefield.
This little kid's got their little sweatsuit on. Why is it that little kids from about age 2 to 4 can get away with those, and then there's Fat Joe? He can wear that sweatsuit.
Right.
Besides that,
nobody.
Maybe Missy Elliott. I don't know.
I don't know about that. Don't go there, John. There's a nice play.
Oh,
and there's flags all over the field.
2 flags being thrown. I'm not sure. They may be holding.
I don't know.
Something was going on behind the play.
Let's see if we have a replay of that one. I don't know if Charles Smith can give us a replay of that. I'd like to see that again. See exactly what happened. There were flags everywhere.
The call's against the Jaguars.
And it is holding. Let's see what Muhammad does with the ball here, John. As Jones is in motion. Looks like he gave it to Jones. Something happened over there. You see flags flying like
Yeah,
kites.
that fake handoff was so good. It juked our cameras, juked everybody, juked me.
It
I
juked
couldn't
the
tell what
fans.
was going on.
7:55 to go, and it was on Falls Church. So now the ball has moved back to about the 33-yard line, the Wakefield 33, and they got to get it to about the 20. So it's second down and 13. All right, there's Mohammed now with the handoff, and it comes to the near side, and that is Malumba, and he turns the corner, gets knocked out of bounds, picks up a lot of that yardage. So it'll be third down and about 3. Good yardage, good pickup, about 10 yards there. He turned the corner. I didn't think he was going to be able to get that many out of it.
Once again, the Jaguars using misdirection to their advantage. Looking like they were going to run right, and they went left.
7:48 to go. A couple of fans looking in on the action.
It's the super fresh GQ couple.
Yeah, they
showing
looked
their
like it.
fall fashion.
All right, Jones now in motion. This one's a first down. I didn't even see who carried that. Was that a quarterback keeper?
That was Jamal Jones.
That
and
was Jamal
it
Jones.
looked like an
Wow.
almost identical play to the one they were called on holding a few plays back.
That's our ECO up in the booth. Tyrone Taylor, by the way, from Alabama. All right, now 1st and 10 for Falls Church. Good play by Jones. All right, in motion. Here we go again. Nothing doing.
It's again number
Victor
32, Luca Cagianessa on that tackle.
And Victor Lavelle helped out from the other side. They both took him down.
Dragging him down.
Can we call Luca Troy Palamalu?
He's got that Palomalu look, doesn't he?
He doesn't let it go. If he let it go, if he lets that hair go. But Lavelle, Luca had him by the waist, and Lavelle came from the front and just pounded him into the ground. All right, second down now. Bowen now in motion. And
Bowen's going to keep it.
Yep, Muhammad.
Victor Lavelle.
Yep, again.
Getting him by the shoestrings.
DJ Stevens couldn't get much there. He's like, what was I supposed to do, coach? DJ Stevens, a 5'11", 180-pound sophomore. So he'll be around for a while. And it looks like, John, he's come in at quarterback. Richard Henderson is the receiver to the far side. All right, Stevens now looking into the flat. This one is complete to Kevin Malumba. He doesn't get too much out of it. He gets it to about the 20-yard line. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Looks
So
like the
this
kicking squad's going to come out. This
Yeah.
could be a long field goal. Now I see he's got 2 yellow shoes. Who knows which shoe he's going to use to try to kick this field goal.
Martin Lopez, the 5'8", 150-pound junior. He's set to go for about a 37-yard field goal. Martin Lopez with 5'18" and counting. This kick is high.
It's going to be
And
close.
it's going to be short, I believe.
It's
just short.
a yard or 2 short.
So Lopez couldn't make it. Wakefield stays on top 3-0 with 5:07 to go and counting. And the Warriors will pick up again with decent field position.
That kick looked like it was just at the limit
Yep.
of what that kicker was capable of.
Needed to get it a little. He needed Dola in there.
That's right.
All right. So Wakefield, unlike the pros, Wakefield picks up. They'll take over at the line of scrimmage, not where the kick was missed. Not from the point of the kick, rather. I'm sorry. In the NFL and in college, you take over at the point of kick, not the line of scrimmage. High school ball, you got to do it. You got to earn it. All right, now Powell with the handoff to Louis Green. And he doesn't get much running room. Ali Salimi in there on the stop with a couple of other Falls Church Jaguars, but Salimi was right there first and foremost. Second down, they'll give him the yard. They'll give him the ball back to the line of scrimmage with his forward progress. So it's second down and 10. 4:40 now here in the second quarter. 4:40 remaining.
Afshin, did you ever go out and try to kick field goals back in the day?
I used to all the time. I loved it.
It's
I
fun.
had a contest with some friends. We would have all kinds of move back 5 yards, move up. Oh yeah.
Right.
Move to the right hash mark, the left hash mark.
Right. I remember trying to kick. I think I kicked a 30-yarder that barely went in one time. My leg was sore for a month.
But you were probably as happy as a boy in a candy store, right? Terry Davis on the far side. You know, you make a 30-yarder when you're like that age, man. You're on top of the world. Looks like Davis picked up, let's say 6. Third down and 4.
I remember me and 3 of my teammates came into basketball practice later that week, and we were all hobbling, and Coach asked us what happened. We were all afraid to tell him we were kicking field goals. We told him we were, doing wind sprints, Coach, working on our endurance. Yeah.
As you told us. That's right.
Coach doesn't want to hear about your cross-training if you come in injured.
Notice, John, Raquan Hobson, the 6'2", 175-pound receiver, is on the near side. Powell, he throws it across the middle. This one is complete for a first down and a little bit more. Thomas Curran with a nice catch, and he picked up a few yards, a few YACs after.
Clutch play for Wakefield.
They move that to the 40-yard line, so it's first and 10 now for Wakefield. 3:55 remaining here in the second quarter. Good play by Powell. It's nice to see them pass a little bit more. And good blocking up front from Voitsberger and Gaskins and those guys.
3:40 left here in the first half. Only so much time to move up the field. I think they're going to have no other option than to pass some more.
Sorry, John. Flag on the play. I don't know if there was a false start. And we'll go against Wakefield, no doubt. Yep, false start. So we move them back 5. Make it first and 15. They've got to get to midfield for the first down. Clock counting, 3:30 to go. Now there's a timeout on the field, and it's Wakefield's timeout.
Wakefield calls timeout. The concession stand's open. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, candy.
Got a little piece of trivia for you, Afshin.
Let's hear it.
Do you know, you might, knowing you probably do know.
No.
Do you know why they call
stand
football field the gridiron?
That's a good question.
Now,
And my answer is no.
Now, back in the late 1800s, and going back, this changed right around the 20th century, turn of the 20th century. The field had the 5-yard hash marks, but then it also had lines going the other way. So the field actually resembled a griddle.
Okay.
And whatever little section of that grid, whatever square of that grid the ball was downed at, that's where the ball had to be snapped from.
That's good.
So there you go.
That's good. Did you play back then?
Maybe my probably my great-grandfather. Great-great-grandfather? Yeah.
That's an interesting tidbit. I've always wanted to know why they called it gridiron, and every time I think about looking it up, I'm not by the internet or something, and you're my internet.
There it is. Wakefield trying to push the ball up this gridiron tonight, and it looks like going with the pass play here.
Yep, Powell, nice try, nice attempt on that one.
Powell's pass is incomplete. Intended to Ernest Nega.
Nega tried to get his hand on it.
Nega, he had one hand on it. It would have been a phenomenal catch if he could have come up with it.
So this will be now second down and 15 for Nega, or for Powell. That would have been a phenomenal catch. Great effort by Nega.
Randy Moss had that catch, I guess, week 2, where it was that total one-hander.
Oh, against Darrell Rivas.
Yeah, against Darrell Rivas. Sports Science said that he slowed that ball down from 40 miles an hour to 8 miles an hour in 1/10 of a second.
Louis Green, I believe, no, or is that Victor Lavelle? There's a 3 in there. I got to see which one it is. Victor Lavelle, but nothing doing there. The guy who hosts that, Sports Science. He's from this area somewhere. I'm not sure. I don't even remember his name, but I love those shows. Those are real cool. All right, 2:50 to go. The Jaguar cheerleaders. All right, Powell now out of the gun. This one is snapped low. He picks it up, scrambling to the
run.
to the left
lets
side.
It fly. Got his man.
This one's complete.
What a
And
catch from
Nega.
Nega.
Nega,
Wow.
he just crossed midfield for a first down, John. Just got there.
He went up and brought it down, and he got hit too. What poise from Nega to be able to bring that ball in.
He got about an extra 2 yards past that marker, so it's 1st and 10 now at the 48-yard line.
What a catch, making up for that near one-handed catch that he dropped just a minute ago. Let's take a look at this replay. Powell being able to spring free, all kinds of pressure. Look at Nega go up and get that ball and stay in bounds. Get the foot in, hold on to it after the hit and get the foot in. Wow.
Powell has a lot of trust in Nega. There's the handoff. It looks like it's Victor Lavelle. He's got some running room. He gets to the 40, close to the 40. Lavelle bounces right back up, and he says, yeah, that's me. I want to do that again.
Wakefield moving the pigskin here with just over 2 minutes left in the first half. Looking to put some more points up on the board on their home field.
Gets to the 41-yard line. Pickup of about 8, so it's 2nd down and 2. There's a replay again of that pass to Nega. Check it out, John.
Nega just gets airborne and gets popped, but not before he wrangles that ball in. Wow.
There's Louis Green. He's taken down. He's actually hit behind the line of scrimmage, moves forward a little bit. If they give him forward progress, it's a yard. Otherwise, he'll be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Javale Reyes makes that tackle.
You know, Wakefield seems to come up with their best plays under the most pressure.
They do. They did last week. 3rd down and short. And there's a scramble. Well, this one didn't seem to work out for him too well.
I'm a little bit surprised that Coach Keith Powell doesn't have them pass more often.
Yeah, I don't know. Matt Evans on that stop. I don't know why, John. But Powell seems to do his best work. And it's artful work, actually. He does his best work when he's out of the gun and he's moving around in the backfield. And he's not subjected to just staying in one area. Because he can definitely elude a pass rush if given the chance. And not only can he elude a pass rush, but he can also scramble and get yards if he has to. This guy ran a few times last year.
A la Donovan McNabb.
McNabb. A la the guy the Redskins are going to see this coming week, Aaron Rodgers.
That's right.
Aaron Rodgers has more rushing touchdowns than any quarterback in the last 2 years.
I did not know that.
You did not know that. Now you do. He does. And he's not a great scrambler, but he knows how to elude that initial pass rush. That's the fear in the Green Bay Packers. All right, out of the gun, here he is. There's the handoff to Louis Green. He bounces around to the outside. Again, another bounce. Crosses the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Louis Green with some extra effort there.
Quick feet, quick.
And there's 43.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. Wakefield on top 3-0. They scored early on. They scored two at the 2:22 mark, and there's been no scoring since. On an Aravello 34-yard field goal. Got to give it to you, John. You called that Redskins game last week, though, against the Eagles.
Hey, you know what?
Not only do I hope they're going to win, you said, I know they're going to win.
I know they're going to win, and I wish I had put my money on it. Yeah, the Redskins went in and played a great game. The defense came up big, and Donovan loves hooking up with Chris Cooley.
Yeah, he does, and you'll see that this week against Green Bay. With Fred Davis, I believe he'll be involved more. Yeah. And you got to give credit to Carlos, the man with the hands of stone, Rogers, and D'Angelo Hall. I mean, stopping literally the fastest wide receivers in the league to 34 total yards.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
And coming up with a big hit on Mike Vick. Nobody wants to see anybody get hurt, but our secondary did look really strong. Big hits and good coverage.
Okay, out of the gun now. Second down. Powell with the fake handoff. This time he throws it across the middle. Complete. Nice catch. And that, my friends.
Ermias Nega again. Just putting on a display.
Yeah, it is number 10. It actually is not Ermias Nega. We're not sure who number 10 is. In the roster it says Nega, but we're not quite sure.
I'll tell you, whoever 10 is, that
nice
was
catch.
one heck of a catch.
John Moriarty with a beautiful crack catch across the middle. First and goal now. Handoff. And there you saw Louis Green struggling to get yardage there.
9 seconds left. That clock is ticking away.
They got to hurry. They don't have any time.
5 seconds. It's going to come right down the line here.
Powell, he spikes it with
1 second left.
Actually, there's more than 1.1 second left.
Maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
He spiked that, and that clock was still running. There is more than 1.1 second left. There should be, you're right, closer to 2, maybe 2.1. Again, this is a great time for Kelly to go to the truck and look at the replay. All right, well, anyway, nonetheless, the field goal now will be attempted by Aravello. Looks like it will be about a 23-yard attempt. Drew Powell, the holder. Good time for a fake here, John. Powell, the holder. Snap good, hold good, kick. Long enough, and it, my friends, is good. Right down the middle.
Uprights. And Wakefield picking up some momentum going into the second half. Look at that. Ending the first half with a field goal. And Wakefield moving the ball tonight. Impressive. Their offense looking quite impressive. Only 1 turnover in the first half. Putting some points on the board.
Right.
And coming up big there in the second half. Or right at the end of the second half. How many yards did they pick up on that pass play to the mysterious number 10?
On the that was
20 yards?
That was about 33 yards, I think it was.
33 yards? Wow.
Something like that. We can check with Statman Frank Haddock maybe in a little bit. But nonetheless, that is it for the end of the first half. 2 William Aravello field goals, one of 34 yards, one of 23 yards. You're watching high school football on Arlington Independent Media, Channel 69 Comcast, 38 on Verizon Fios. Back for the second half after this. Stay with us, everybody.
See you then.